Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the Creighton versus Marquette college basketball matchup on Wednesday, January 1st, 2020. PickDawgz.com is our website. We've got free picks in every game every day, so be sure to stop by and check it out. And of course, here on YouTube, I do more free pick videos than anyone, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. But let's get to this game between Creighton and Marquette, and what a great game we have. Two lost teams, and when you look at who they lost to, there was no slouches in the bunch. And it's weird because, early in the season when Creighton lost to Michigan at Michigan, I was kind of like, it's going to be the same Creighton team that we always see: great offense, no defense, and when they play the good teams, they're going to get killed. But it hasn't really been the case. Their only other loss this season was to San Diego State, who's undefeated at this point. At least they have a game today as well. But right now they're 13-0, so no shame in either of those losses to a very good Michigan team at Ann Arbor and to San Diego State. But Creighton this is really one of the better teams that I've seen them play, and I know that that they've had some very good teams over the last 10 years or so. As they've stepped up their conferences, now that they're in the Big East, their level of play that they've had to play day in and day out has definitely had to pick up. So while they had better records in the past, the level of play that they have to play to be successful in the Big East Conference is at a higher level, if that makes any sense to you. But what we see from Creighton this year, at least so far, pre-conference play, is some of the best basketball I've seen Creighton play. Blowing out Nebraska in the game where, basically a rivalry game, and then they beat up on Oklahoma as well in a recent matchup by 10 points. A win over Texas Tech in overtime, a team that played in the finals last year, and a team that has played pretty well over the season. When you look at Texas Tech, who are their losses to? DePaul, and they have a win over Louisville. So certainly that win over Texas Tech at this point would have to count towards something. When we look at Marquette, they have two losses: Maryland and Wisconsin. The Wisconsin game is a local rivalry. They play every year, and it's just, sometimes Marquette's going to win that game, sometimes Wisconsin's going to win that game. You could throw the record books out the window. Losing to Maryland, no shame in that either. This is a team that's been ranked, highly all season long, and deservedly so. They've won a lot of big games already this season, and one of those games is over Marquette. But I think Marquette is playing exceptional basketball as well. They got a win at Kansas State, a win against USC where they scored over 100. Davidson, a win. So what we've seen is when Marquette gets their game going and gets their shots going, very, very tough to stop. I still think even though Creighton has picked up their defensive side of the ball, Marquette has been playing defense as well. Both these teams score almost 80 points a game, and when you have teams that can score 80 points a game, boy, you gotta look to the over. The total in this one is 151.5. I think that if these teams can get hot, this should be no problem at all. I like the over in the Marquette Creighton game, and that's going to be my free pick. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out all of our free picks at PickDawgz.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join me on the live show weekdays at 10 a.m., weekends at 11. I give out tons of free picks on that show, so be sure to join us and subscribe.